Excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Y'all come in here, man. We got to talk about this. This ain't good. This ain't good. Peace. He said, Ghost taking that. He said, Ghost taking that. Them niggas don't need to battle. They need to find a different name for it. It shouldn't be the RAEKWON GHOSTFACE battle because they one and the same. He said, love from London. Love to you too. Good morning. Hope y'all been enjoying the uploads. I've been on a tear. I've been doing a lot of work lately, a lot of editing. He said RAEKWON sound like he been spitting the same verse his whole career. That mean he been hot for 30 years. That mean he been hot for 20 years. B-Tech, thank you. Good morning, y'all. Come on in. Y'all share this live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't remember the company that sent me this. Ghost. Askrium. They need to find another name for this little situation. We don't appreciate it. If you're a real Wu-Tang fan, then you know about ragu. That's Ray and Ghost. Y'all know that dish is served, that entree is served together. It's like spaghetti and meat sauce. You dig? He said they should drop a tape battle album. I don't know. We not feeling it. I don't think they should battle. It shouldn't be called a battle. I think it definitely shouldn't be called a battle. And I think during this COVID-19 shit, you know, they can't. There's no performances, no shows going on right now. A lot of people doing a lot of ill-advised shit, a lot of desperate shit to remain relevant. RAEKWON and Ghost, y'all don't have to do it. Y'all don't. Y'all totally official. Y'all don't have to do this. It's going to be a crazy night. But how can it be a battle when they were introduced together? They were introduced together. RAEKWON's debut solo album was called Only Built for Cuban Links, featuring Ghostface Killer, Tony Starks. So, yeah, being as though they did all these songs together and shit, and they've been Batman and Robin the whole time. How does this work out? He said, you made me want to step up my camera. You setting the stage for Black independence. Really? Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you hadn't. Thank you. But yeah, dude, RAEKWON, he's my favorite member out of Wu-Tang, him and Ghostface. They're one and the same. A alike, B alike, C alike. They shouldn't battle. What type of example or what type of precedence is being set right here? What's next? Eric and Parrish from EPMD battling each other. Styles and Jada battling each other. Greg Nice and Smooth B battling each other. Flavor Flav and Chuck D battling each other. The shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Havoc and Prodigy battling each other. How does this make any sense? It don't. It don't. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. I got content, man. I'm strapped. I don't even know. Oh, Jada. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, everybody. He said money is a powerful drug. RAEKWON should have battled Nas. Wow. He said RAEKWON should have battled Nas. I don't know about that. I don't know how that would go. How much material does Ray have? How much material does Esco have? Do Esco got 25 bangers? That's what you got to bring to a battle. You know, Ray would bring incarcerated Scarfaces and shit like that. Aside from that, Raekwon's greatest work was probably verses that he did. Incarcerated Scarfaces is one of the classic mega Orca big songs that he did by himself. He said them two would battle someone else but not each other. Why is this happening right now? Is it because there's become a lack of viable opponents? There's a lack of people who's going to draw. They shouldn't be in the same group and be going against each other. What's up with LL and Hove or something like that? Some people said 50 Cent and Fat Joe. Whatever the case, this is going to be a dope night for Wu-Tang Clans. We get to hear all of our shit in front of the whole world and shit. We don't have to convince. We passed the era of convincing people. Y'all know we had to convince some of y'all. Wu-Tang fans had to convince people that Wu was cool. Everybody didn't absorb it the first time. Everybody didn't get it. So, yeah, we had to convince a lot of y'all. But now the convincing is over. It's a business move to get the Wu catalog profit. Okay. I'm sure it's a business move. It ain't a doubt in my mind about that. But all money ain't good money. It's because after Gucci and Jeezy set the bar high. M-Dub, I appreciate your super chat. Shout out to the super chatters. Make yourself visible. Y'all know I don't be here much, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Dipset versus G-Unit. Andre Smith, he's a funny dude, man. You're little. Nah, Versus is just a concert now. It's all business. A concert series? That's what I'm doing. I was with Wu since 4th grade. It's going to be a performance. Most of their bangers are together. Exactly. Ghost versus Ray is not a good look. Nah, I don't think so. I'm totally against it. Rest in peace to Mook Diamonds. Mook Diamonds was a part of Real Talk TV. This is one of the pioneering DVD. If you young and you missed the DVD era, this is what they looked like. This is Real Talk TV. I patterned my company after Real Talk early on. Shout out to Arliss Michaels. Got rappers on here you ain't heard of in years. Flawless, Cashmere, Mo Chips. Classic material. And it ain't no burnt joint. Arliss, this ain't no burnt joint. My man said I used to sell them. People's actually put money into these, man. Straight up. The Professional Chiller, yeah, rest in peace to his cousin and one of the founders of Real Talk TV, Mook Diamonds. Rest in peace to you. Arliss Michaels is a real good dude, real down there. Yeah, he's a player. Super thorough. He said they're sharpening their stores. Niggas scared to battle them, so I guess they got to battle each other. I believe that's probably those words are probably true. Nobody's just jumping out there to battle Ghostface or Raekwon. It just don't make sense, man. Would Method Man and Redman be an interesting battle? Would Daz and Corrupt, would they be an interesting battle? They kind of like skating the fine line of logic by doing this. He said everybody used to sell them. AZ offered to battle Raekwon. I don't know. I don't know. Havoc versus Alchemist would be fire. I gotta mention this while I'm here. It's a documentary out right now. Y'all know basketball is my thing and shit. There's a documentary out right now called The Drew, and it's about Los Angeles Summer League, Summer Basketball League, the Drew League. And it's a dope story, of course. What I liked was you found out by watching this documentary that although, you know, Los Angeles was essentially at civil war, there was basketball teams. There was basketball teams with Crips and Bloods on the same team. Crip and Blood coaches, one coach Blood, the other one Crip. This existed under the roof of the Drew League. It existed there, and they interviewed a couple of guys who was kind of like gang members and shit like that, and he was like, it was an unknown rule, man, that we, you know, just keep the bullshit up away from that Drew League and shit. That was like off limits to any wreck. If there was wreck going on in the streets, keep it away from the Drew League and shit. I thought that was real thorough, that people respected those boundaries and shit. But yeah, the documentary it's right here on YouTube. You can watch it for free. You can watch it for free. I watched it early this morning, and it's fire. And the league is crazy. What I found real crazy about it is Byron Scott, which this is underreported sometimes, I guess. Byron Scott is from Los Angeles. He grew up a couple blocks away from the Great Western Forum. Byron Scott played in the Drew League, and when he got drafted by the Lakers, and then came to the Drew League and played the next day. Word. He said, you seen that Evil Genius documentary? Of course I did. Good morning to everybody. Y'all share this live. He said, I think Jada better than Mac. Jada and Mac already went through this. He said, do you believe those allegations? I was just listening to the founder. I forget his name. The founder and one of the organizers of the league and shit. He was like, we just didn't pronounce it or announce it, but gang rivals been playing ball together at the Drew League. Some on the same team and coaching staff. It just something that isn't spoken of or promoted and shit. You know what I mean? We here to play ball. Fuck all that bullshit outside of these walls and shit. Hakeem Hinton said the Rucker has lost its status. It did, kinda did. It did. He said back in the day, most gangsters respect for those boundaries. I've seen some footage of Baron Davis killing in the Drew League. Not only Baron Davis, Game played in the Drew League. Gilbert Arenas, the West Coast guys, James Harden, Paul George, Franklin Sessions, of course. Nasir, I appreciate your donations. He said the current ghostwriter for Netflix, etc. Gully TV. Yeah, that would be me. We're seeing a lot of gangster content lately online. Haitian Jack is extremely popular online. Only this time, you ain't got the whole world calling him snitch and rat and shit like that. I noticed, I made this comment the other day on my Instagram page. Once people seen that Haitian Jack was aligned with certain people in the United States, these niggas stopped saying that rat shit. What I mean by that, I'm not talking about, regular people in the comments. I'm talking about the celebrities. It was high profile niggas that was saying rat shit, talking that rat shit. Like my son was one of them. It was basically anybody who was beefing with me would get to talking about him. What's crazy is a lot of my beefs, the first time I believe I told a nigga eat a dick on here was concerning some shit that went down in my comments below a Haitian Jack video. Jay Love said, Haitian Jack said, I always wanted to tell the story about Pac on Drink Champs. He got his chance, didn't he? He said, where did you get that Purple Rain shirt? Walmart. Walmart. That's one of them $7, $8 phenoms. Yeah, I had some Jordan 1, some Jordan 1, some snakeskin dips. They was purple and shit. So there you go, Purple Rain. Good morning. Yeah, Daz is one of them. Daz is one of them. You got to think, if you got someone like Bimmy, Big U, etc., being seen alongside him, or being viewed beside him or associating with him, then more than likely he probably got a legitimate name and shit. Devon Lewis, send me some footage, man. Hit me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. Let me check him out. He said his son dropped 43 points. That's what's up. He said, motherfucker, sleep on them Walmart tea. Spencer's got them too. Sean Knight, you know where they at. They cost a little bit more in Spencer's. Don't get them from Spencer's. He said, I believe a lot of people watch you but won't say it. Why not? All them niggas in North Carolina ratted out there in Charlotte area. Seen it on Crown TV on YouTube. Yeah, Crown is blazing right now with all of the blood videos from North Carolina. 69 got a better documentary on Showtime. Oh, he got another documentary. Winner said, Ray and Ghost against each other's non-cipher. Who want to see that? Not I. That's what I'm here to talk. That's what I'm here to discuss this morning and shit. Ragu is RAEKWON and Ghost. They were served to us together. Out of all people who battles, whose idea was it? Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? Don't nobody want to hear that. Let Mason Cameron battle. Don't nobody want Cam. I mean, Mason ain't got enough material for Cam. Devon Lewis. Good morning, everybody that's here. Make sure y'all check out my exclusive I did with Kareem Reed. Also, subscribe to my other channel, Gully TV Sports. I've been over there developing that a little bit. It's fresh content over there. I think I put 3 videos over there yesterday. Gully TV Sports, hot coverage, exclusives. Boom. Shout out to Am Pacino, legend from Ohio and shit. His interview is just going crazy and shit. I'm getting a lot of feedback for that. If I get a phone call about you, I know what it is and shit. I got several phone calls about Am Pacino. That was a big deal on my platform. Shout out to everybody who don't got an Am Pacino interview. LL versus Hov, who you got? I don't know. Depends on what selections Hov play and shit. Hov's playlists be terrible. If you ever went to a Jay-Z show, Jay-Z shows are terrible. They're not any good. For some reason, he at his shows, he like to perform all the shit that you hear on the radio. Like all the bullshit Jay-Z songs and shit. We don't want to hear that. We want you to put on a bulletproof vest and go back to that Hov. That's what we want. That's what we want. When we come to concerts, we want that Hov. Kareem Reed said Jay-Z had a bag for me. I just didn't join his team. He told me to keep the bag anyway. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Follow me on Twitter, Gully TV 1. It's a scammers page on IG right now called The Real Gully TV 1. It has a 1 after it. It looks almost identical to my page, except it don't got no posts. It ain't me. And there's some scammers. Y'all pay attention to that shit. I'm telling you now. Harlem Street Tales, I appreciate your donations. Good morning. He said JoJo's Capone made you calm the fuck down. No, he didn't. There was nothing else for me to say after dropping that murder unit shit. There was nothing for me. I ain't got no business interacting with this goofy ass nigga. Straight up. So, yeah, just let my MacBook speak for me, man. There's nothing for us to talk about. I'm talented. You not. You temporary. I'm not. We ain't got nothing in common. You dig? He said, where I'm from. Yeah, that's the hole we want. The bulletproof vest hole and shit. He said, you killing the game right now. I definitely don't want to see that battle. Nobody want to see that battle. I hope Jay-Z did perform the whole blueprint too. One of them blueprints was crazy. Is that put out the bounce? Is that joint? Is that the blueprint you're talking about? Or put a little in the baggie, put a little in the purse? Them CDs was crazy. I don't know which blueprint it was. I think it was one. Peace. Streets is watching, Jay-Z. Yeah, that's the one we want. Technically, what is JoJo Capone? What do you consider him? I don't consider him nothing. I don't consider him nothing. He's a terrible failed rapper. He's a terrible failed executive of some type of record label he had. He ain't got no artist. He don't got no future. He don't got no future, especially not fucking around online. Let me tell you something. This internet, this shit is moving very, very, very fucking fast. It's a content creator born every day. If you're not putting out some hot shit, you're going to burn the fuck out. Nobody wants to hear you get on here and talk about paperwork and dumb shit all the time. People want to get here and put something on their TV and just let it play. You know what I mean? You know, like when you cleaning the crib and shit like that, or you got some friends over and y'all smoke, you want to just put some shit on and let it play. I got that shit you could put on and let it play. Word. You never did work for the Trust family or contact Green Double? Green Double is lazy, man. Green Double is super talented. He's lazy. Real lazy. Yeah. I'm responsible for bringing you new shit, constantly new shit, man. So my most recent talent out of Rochester is the Cloth. That's Rob Gates and all of them. The Trust probably the Trust is a successful independent record label. That shit made it. That shit's gonna exist for real. He said, "What's up with Uncasa?" I don't know. I ain't talked to Un in about a week. Jada would destroy Eminem. Eminem ain't got no hood bangers. Eminem ain't got no bangers, period. I did hear that joint by Lord that he dissed, that Lord Jamar dissed. That was fire. He was really, really mad at Lord Jamar. He went and got a real hip-hop beat. He went and got a boom bap beat for Lord Jamar. Much respect from Baltimore. Yo, I told my girl I don't want to watch hip-hop uncovered. Gully already covered it. It definitely ain't uncovered. I already covered it. I enjoy it. I watch all those episodes and shit. After my coverage of Haitian Jack, I didn't leave nothing for TV. I got that hot shit. You know what I'm saying? and it's a dope production. I fuck with it. I enjoy Bemi's part. I enjoy Haitian Jack's part. I thought it was dope that Trick Trick was recognized by the United Nations and shit. That's something to brag about. Word. He said Ghost and Ray sounds ridiculous. It does sound ridiculous and shit. How many good songs? How many good? I mean, I know they got solos apiece, but after Cuban Links, Ray didn't drop no solo that was anything to brag about. And I'm a Wu-Tang fan. I love Ray and shit. His projects after that, I didn't think the mobility and all of that shit. It was a couple joints on them joints, but maybe the bar was set so high on Cuban Links, man, that we didn't expect nothing, that nothing short of perfection from RAEKWON and shit. Who the next ball player you interviewed? He an NBA guy. I just spoke to him yesterday. He around, gonna pop up. Vic, you gotta hit me on IG for promotion. I got 2 pages I'm promoting from Gully TV World and the Real Gully TV. I post you on both spots. And I push the fuck out of an indie nigga. I asked some of the indie niggas that I fucked with. Cuban Links too. Cuban Links too. I'm a Wu-Tang fan, got a Wu-Tang tattoo. Cuban Links too. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. He said, gotta get an interview with AI where you do a documentary on a basketball player. I can do a documentary on a couch. I can do a whole documentary about a couch. Make a couch sound interesting. Straight up. He said Cuban Links 2 was hard. I think he dumbed the flow down. I wasn't fucking with it. Purple Tape. I only liked it a couple joints off Cuban Links 2. I can't gas that shit, yo. The bar was set high, man. RAEKWON did a lot, man. He was on John Blaze and a bunch of other classic shit, man. Burning shit down. Known for burning shit down. Went toe-to-toe with Nas on Rich and Black. Oh, my goodness. Harlem Street Tales, thank you, and I appreciate your donation. The idea that Ghost is leagues ahead of Ray is fallacy. It's definitely fallacy. They both bring something to the table. I believe Ghostface probably brings the best out of RAEKWON. Who's whose verse did y'all like best on Verbal Intercourse? All Wu members' first albums were pretty solid, but RAEKWON murdered every verse on Wu-Tang albums and features. Creative says Nas. Kane says Ghost. Somebody else says Iron Man. Nas. Ghost. Ghost. Nas. Ghost. Ghost. Nas. Look like Ghost winning. Got a couple of Nas's now. Spiritual Pot Smoke, I appreciate you. The same thing goes for, I'm pretty sure at some point Noriega would decide that he want to tell his part of the murder unit tale or his story and shit. I didn't leave a stone uncovered. I didn't leave a stone uncovered. I'm telling you. He said, I say he goes to the Central Book and asked him when he gonna do something with Nas, and he told me about verbal intercourse. They got paid money. They should have got way more than they did. Melly Santana, what's good? Good morning, everybody. Make sure y'all share this live and like the video. Good morning to everybody. I was looking at my analytics this morning. It said my strengths, according to my subscribers, my strengths are in the afternoon. Either my following all got jobs, or y'all sleeping in the morning, because it says that y'all engagement, y'all online presence starts to spike during the evening, actually, around probably between 4 and 6. That's when the viewership starts to take off. When people get out of work and school, I guess. He said it's both. I know what the fuck going on over here. Y'all I got the type of following to be sleep in bed and shit like that. Y'all be up, y'all have late nights. CNN first 2 albums just as good as Mobb Deep. I ain't getting into that. I'm gonna leave that alone. He said, I'm late. When is this going down? It's been announced on Instagram. It's a versus battle. I can't remember the date. Prospect LA says Ray's True Solo album wasn't successful, which was a mobilarity. That's what I was just trying to tell these people. I bought them albums and shit. I had a mobilarity in college and shit. I was very disappointed. It was average. I ain't lying. I have to dig. I don't know whether it was the production. I don't know. Peace to Porter Rich and A100 out of Camden, New Jersey. They on the rise, man, on this hip-hop shit. Y'all gonna hear a lot from them niggas. Straight up. YSL Saint Soprano down there in Atlanta tearing it up. I'm telling you, my SD card overfloweth. That's why I be disappearing and shit. Y'all don't be seeing me. I be moving around and shit, man. I be moving around, putting them classics together for y'all. He said, I think a mobilarity was a classic. Not a chance. He said Ray's second had no Wu flavor, but sneakers. Yeah, and that song, what is it? Who is it? Some shit. Due to knowledge. I can't remember how I go. He said the Lox versus Mobb Deep. The Lox can't beat Mobb Deep in a battle. You out your damn mind. I don't think the Lox got a song for Getaway. And I think they don't. The Lox don't got a song for Getaway. The Lox did a lot of damage independently and on mixtapes and shit like that. But they don't got a Getaway. They don't. He said, oh, they don't. Nah. He said the Lox will smash Mobb Deep. You out of your damn mind, man. The Lox don't have a Getaway. He said they ain't got a Shook Ones either. I wasn't even going to use all of the rest of that heat. I wasn't even going to bring up Crawling and Burn and all that heat. Hell on Earth, Godfather Part 3. He said Dipset versus G-Unit. People have been requesting that. He said, nah, Lox can't win. He said Mobb Deep fell off with G-Unit. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. That shit was hard. That shit was hard. It was joints on there that fucking that Mob Deep G Unit projects that had the Mary J. Blige joint on it. That had joints on there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Mob Deep ain't never put out no garbage shit. Flawless victory. I ain't being biased. I ain't being biased. Win or lose. Win or lose. No. No. This is over with. Next. Now, y'all see how we just raised all of this appreciation for the Locks and Mob Deep? Y'all see how we just gave them their roses. We just mentioned some tracks from, Imagine them guys battling each other. Imagine them battling each other. Now turn around and take Prodigy and Havoc and turn them and put them in front of each other. Or take Styles and Jada and put them in front of, go ahead, y'all battle on verses. Do y'all get it now? Y'all get it now? This is ridiculous. He said, or Quiet Storm. I wasn't going to put Quiet Storm in it because Pete was on there all by himself. I was just using shit when they were both on there together. But do y'all understand now? Take them guys and battle each other. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. So that's my opinion on it. I hope they change the title. They should maybe call it a night of celebration. A night honoring Ghostface and RAEKWON and shit. We can call it Ragu, a night to remember. It ain't gonna be nothing but a big block party anyway, but nobody wants the battle thing. Don't you know that both them niggas think they the best? Don't you know both of them niggas think they the best? Both of them niggas think they got, man, I got more joints than you Starks. They both think they the best. They have to. God. But nah, they don't. It shouldn't be a versus. We've watched some verses. It's clearly a competition. It's a sound competition. You know what I mean? A song is played, get a reaction from the crowd. You know what I mean? He said, Ray said Ghost is his favorite rapper. I agree. He said versus seems like they're running out of gas. They've been running out of gas. They was desperate looking for something to put on that was going to draw. After that last one, who was the last versus? After Gucci Man, let's say, put it this way. After Gucci Man and Jeezy, after Gucci Man and Jeezy, they need somebody that's going to at least kind of like, you got to fill the cup. You got to fill the room. You dig what I'm saying? That was desperate as fuck. Let Cameron and Jim Jones battle. That's corny. It's corny. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Eric and Paris Smith from EPMD. They both got solo shit. Y'all gonna battle. Corny. Corny. We need to let them know that this is corny. The title to this is corny. He said, we all want Nas versus Jay-Z. You ain't gonna get that on versus, and you definitely ain't getting it for free. And I don't think Nas got enough songs for Hov. I ain't gonna lie. Nas, I'm a big Nas fan. I was actually a Nas fan before I was a Hov fan because Nas came out first. What the fuck? But they no. Nas has made some questionable decisions as far as production and beats at times and shit. So he wouldn't have a bunch of ammunition. He said he can't hang out. No. No. He said Nas' vibe is different. I kind of, even though Nas won, you know, when Nas dropped Ether, that shit was just crazy. And it actually won the battle in the moment. But I still thought Jay-Z, I still thought Hov was like clearly in the class by himself. That's the only thing I could say about him and shit. You know how Nas was supposed to have been like the second coming of Rakim or compared to Rakim? Don't take Jay-Z and Big Daddy Kane and immediately associate them because they both from Brooklyn. And Jay-Z was under Big Daddy Kane at a point in time. There's only one fucking Jay-Z, period. He said Nas versus Eminem. Eminem need to go battle a rock man and some shit. Eminem got them funny ass wild beats. Eminem can't battle nobody on here. It ain't gonna be no good after, you know, probably like six songs or some shit. Like, you can rap your ass off, but the way this versus battle shit is, if your beats and production, you got to be able to rock a party in these battles. These battles that we watching, you got to be able to rock a party. That's what it is. It's a live party. That's it. Period. He said M would wash Nas easy. How? With what? With what? Stan? Stan is fire. He said Havoc should have been making Nas beats, not Salam Remy. I totally agree with you, William Jefferson. Can y'all like this video? He said not all of them. He said you need to block whoever said that. Good morning, everybody that's here. I appreciate y'all coming through. They say my audience don't get up till like six in the evening. That's star time. That's when the Star Chamber get launched and shit. Shout out to Star Terrain. He said, I just listened to Black Republicans. Jay smoked Nas bad. Did he? I gotta go listen now. Who won? I forgot about that. Who won? I never looked at it like who was getting out because it was just so monumental and it sounds so good. The track is crazy. Somebody, obviously Hov probably selected the beat. Who made the Black Republicans track? Was that Hov and them track? Was that they shit? Yeah, that was theirs. Who made that? You said Black Republicans was a trash ass song. No, it wasn't. He said that nigga Nas went off, but he was laughing. No, he didn't. I gotta go listen now. He said not on success. Good morning to everybody that's here. I appreciate the donations. It's been a minute. I've been busy putting together this hot shit that y'all been seeing. Make sure y'all share this live and follow me on IG, The Real Gully TV. He said, I was in Brooklyn House. That Jay-Z Nas beef was in the streets before it was on wax. Jay smacked the rosé bottle out of Stevie J hand, then handed him a gold bottle. People had opinions about that. Bruce Mason said Eminem ain't getting played at no party, period. So this ain't the Eminem bashing platform, but I have been like 100% truthful in regards to what I say about him and shit. He got some hot shit. I just heard that shit that he said about Lord Jamar. I never listened to it. I just heard it. The song, he went buck wild. But hey, man, you got a better chance of hearing fucking Brand Nubian in the spot. That's just the truth. M didn't get Jay-Z on Renegade either. Y'all better listen to Jay-Z's second verse again. If they wasn't by the bodega, iron under their coat with the do-rag and pitching, and they couldn't relate to nothing that Hov was saying and shit. I have went back and analyzed Eminem's verses on there. The construction of that shit, the way the words tumble out of his mouth and shit, is just amazing. Seriously. He said, who's the best white rapper? I don't know. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of white rappers. Fuck do I know who the best? Who you like? They said Eminem the best. Eternal Son of Law, I 100% agree with you. He said Drake. He said Benny Paz, Cage, Paul Wall, Rod a Rugged Man, Third Base, y'all wow. Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf be getting it in. YM from Ohio. Jack Harlow. A lot of them guys that y'all name, we got Macklemore is garbage, y'all. Macklemore, whatever award that they gave him one time that had everybody upset or questioning hip hop and shit, he shouldn't have never got it. He ain't even around no more. He's not even relevant. Like, my man said Mac Miller was the coldest white rapper family. Rest in peace to Mac Miller. Mac Miller gets it the fuck in. He said OT the real. OT the real gets it the fuck in. I don't believe nothing that he says in his raps. Zero. He said Jay-Z stole too much shit to be considered the best. Hov ain't steal nothing. Stop saying that, man. The same thing that y'all accuse Jay-Z of doing, he, take a little bit, a couple of fucking Biggie's words and make a rap and shit. Big has done that same shit. I caught him taking some from Kool Rock Ski from the Fat Boys just the other day. I was like, damn, Biggie said that shit. And it was on All You Can Eat. It was a line that Kool Rock Ski said on All You Can Eat. And Biggie said a similar line on to all the ladies in the place was Style and Grace. That Style and Grace line came from fucking Kool Rock Ski. He said Nas too. A lot of niggas has done it. He said Cameron exposed Jay-Z about stealing. Yeah, Cam had that song when Cam had his diss record, and he played about 6 situations when Hov took I'm not a biter, I'm not a writer. That That shit was deadly at the time because you couldn't refute it and shit, but everybody be doing that shit. He said Jay took many, many lines. No, he didn't. He said Jay took whole songs. No, he didn't. He took shit from Biggie Smalls. He didn't take nothing from Biggie Smalls. You can't publicly take something from a high-profile rapper. He said that shit in This Is What It Is. I just flipped some big shit for y'all. What the fuck? Do y'all really think, keep it real, and I know y'all gonna try to put a age progression and all this shit in the, do y'all really think Biggie Smalls is better than Jay-Z? He said Jay-Z took Cristal. Stop it. He said Jay-Z took Cristal. Yeah, champagne. He said, hell yeah, Big better. Biggie way better. A lot of people saying no. It seemed like more people saying that Biggie is better. Biggie got songs. I got a story to tell. And niggas bleed just like us, and you're nobody until somebody kill you. I don't think I ever heard Jay-Z go cinematic and shit. Shit was all good just a week ago. That was kind of cinematic, but them songs that I mentioned by Biggie, you kind of can like close your eyes and you can see them shits. Like you can see Arizona Ron, and you picturing what the nigga looked like because he didn't detailed him so much. Since this song, I'm called my nigga Arizona Ron from Tucson, Push the Black Yukon. You picturing this shit. He put a detail on everything. I don't know if Jay-Z ever went extreme detail like that. Besides, shit was all good just a week ago. Everybody saying Biggie better. Man, said Long Kiss Goodnight. Warning. I think it's been said that the rappers who know how to write stories are the best. I heard that said. And that's why a lot of these guys, a lot of these rappers that's like legends and shit, they big Slick Rick up. Slick Rick was known as the storyteller and shit. He said, Gully, you bugging. Man, listen, man. I like Hove, but I can't, the shit that I'm saying about Biggie, it's 100% true. I haven't heard Jay-Z go cinematic like that. He said there are different types of rappers, same as sports. He said like Scarface, like Cube, the storytellers. Tony Starks, Nas, Biggie, the best storyteller rappers. He said Jay-Z not a storyteller though. Yeah, I never heard him really tell a story and shit. He said Jay-Z got stories. Meet the Parents. That's one. Everybody saying Meet the Parents. He said you like Jay because he has a larger catalog. That could be it. He probably got more ammunition. Biggie only got 2 albums out. He said Jay-Z did American Gangster. The whole album is one story. I got to do my homework on that. In the meantime, I'm about to get off of here, and I'm gonna listen to Black Republicans, and I'm gonna see who won. And I'm gonna go to Instagram and shit, post a picture of Hov and Nas together, and y'all tell me who won in the comments. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Subscribe to the channel. My man who sent me a sweatshirt, Ghost. That's Curium. I appreciate you. Till next time, I'm up out of here. Peace.